Welcome back. This is ZoonMan239 proudly presents Gamecube games A through Z. Today we're playing 2006 FIFA, which was created by EA and released on April 24th, 2006. We also have a special guest here today.
Hi, I'm Jory. I'm Special Guest Man. Und willkommen beim der Weltcup 2006 von Deutschland.
Okay, so let's jump right into our review here. I think I fixed the desktop audio so it's going to sound better, but we will see. Please comment below.
Yeah, it's really helpful if you do that. Take your time to do it. Write a complete sentence, Internet. Do it on your own.
Okay, where's Dolphin?
Dolphin?
There we go.
Dolphin? Game?
Play.
Oh, okay. Dolphin's gonna work, I guess.
We'll see.
So you have absolutely zero, sport game prowess, correct?
No,
You should also plug your headphones back in. The mic's gonna start picking up the audio in the background. Yeah, that's okay. So if anybody heard a really loud EA Sports, you are not going insane. It's in the game.
And there's lines in this one again, thanks to EA.
I just feel some emulator files do that. I have a couple games at home on PS1 that just look horribly awful. They don't render in the backgrounds. Oh, look at that. A beautiful crowd. That's horribly rendered. For all
Okay, again, I am not good at sports games at all. And yeah.
I feel like I should play this as I'm a sports game aficionado, but I don't think we're going to.
Are
you really going to pick Canada?
Yes.
That's not a team you want to play as.
Oh, what did I just do?
Okay. Maybe you just picked your profile as Canada as your favorite team. I just don't feel Canada is the team for this.
United States versus United States.
I feel like that's a match that would never happen.
Okay.
Well, it does happen every year, actually, but it's the worst players versus the better players.
Really?
Well, yeah, it's like football. They put their second string out against their first string. It's called a scrimmage.
Oh, I did not know that.
I don't think you've ever played sports, sir.
No, I have not.
That's all right. I have once.
Now, some cool history about this game is that they actually came up with 4 different covers for this game, depending on the region that you lived in when it was being released.
That makes a lot of sense. NHL's done that over the years recently too. A lot of the PAL release will generally have somebody that's prominent in Europe, and then I know the Russian and Swiss covers are different as well, which is just for giggles. I'm gonna just say first off here, graphically, this doesn't look horrible.
Yeah,
for a 2006 game.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure which way I'm going.
You are going right, I believe.
Okay.
You will be shooting towards the starboard side of the pitch, which doesn't make sense. A soccer pitch is not a ship. And you've already gotten scored on. A wonderful crossing and a wonderful header. It's McBride for the United States taking the first goal.
Wow, look at those graphics. They're not too bad for 2006, honestly.
Graphically, I'd give this a 8 out of 10 for the time frame at least.
Oh yeah, and I mean for a GameCube game?
Yeah, compared to the 2002 game you just played and showed me, much different as far as graphic style.
Okay, so they stole the ball from me.
I don't think you understand the controls yet.
No, I am trying. Okay.
I know left stick is dribble. I can tell you that much. Oh, and he's let him in the box now, he has.
Oh, I passed it.
Oh, that was not a good pass. They shot wide, though. You're going to get a goal kick from this. I'm going to be your official here, knowing the rules.
What does that mean?
A goal kick is when the goalie kicks it away from the goal.
Oh, is this me?
That is you. You are the goalie.
Okay, cool.
That was a very, 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 very short kick.
Whoa!
Oh my god, I think you're mashing A bit too hard there. You could have kept the ball there. Oh, he's got a chance. He's in the box. It's going to be cleared to Donovan. I'm sorry, you're Donovan. That's Lewis. To Mascaroni. So I've always liked soccer commentary quite a bit. I never really watch soccer except for the World Cup. That's right. I'm that kind of bandwagon World Cup guy. I really do like the World Cup.
Okay, I'm running towards it.
I watch a lot of other sports. I can't always find time for those friendlies and all the one-day internationals and all that.
I think of Sean when I hear soccer.
Yeah, he did like to play soccer when he was a young gentleman.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, I mean, how does the gameplay feel? I mean, feel if you knew the controls better, I feel like you might get a better grasp of it. But
yeah, I mean, overall, the AI is a lot smarter than the 2003 one.
Oh, you're gonna you nearly scored yourself.
I do have to give it that. I mean, if I was better at a sports game, I think I'd be better at it, really.
Well, I mean, that comes with the territory, I suppose. I mean, I played sports games a lot. FIFA's probably my least played sports game. And I've put hundreds of thousands of hours into all the other ones. NASCAR, you name it.
Okay, X makes a kick really hard.
Yeah, X should be your shot, like for shots on goal. Because you
Okay.
have a pass, you have a shot on goal, you have a lob, which is useful. I think Y is probably lob in this game. I'm just gonna guess.
I just tackled that guy.
Which is useful for like corner kicks and stuff.
Yellow card?
And McBride here getting the yellow, a little bit of a tackle from the behind. Doesn't play the ball there, catches him square in the knee. That's going to be a card from the official. Moving onward.
Okay, so let's do this.
So I mean, I think are you just going to play a half of this?
I play 15 minutes.
So you know it's probably going to take you through the first half more than likely.
Yeah.
So I think they're 5-minute simulated halves.
Oh really?
Well, I know in hockey, or at least NHL games, they're 5-minute periods. They're technically 20 on the clock, but they're 5 in real time.
Oh, I see.
With the third period, the last minute of the third period is an actual minute, so it's like suspenseful.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's how this game did it, I think. I think they did 10-minute halves, though, because it's a 45-minute half. You obviously have to stretch that a little bit. But obviously, there are settings in the game where you could play the full 90 minutes on the most extreme settings.
Why would you want to do that?
Because if you're a crazy fan, you do. My buddy Tom and I have played an entire 60-minute game of NHL. We put the settings on 20-minute periods, real time.
Oh, wow.
Hardest settings, everything. It was fun.
And does it simulate really, really hard? Or is it...
With any of these games, there's a reason that they shorten the period length or the half length.
Yeah.
Because if you had real 90 minutes played of this, you'd probably see score lines of like 9-9, which is... So it's realistic enough, but if you wanted to play it, like we played a 60-minute game of NHL with the hardest shot settings, and we still ended up with the game being like 9-9, which is not a realistic hockey score, but you know.
And you never know.
But for the fact that for a simulation game, you can't simulate it so far. If you simulate it too far, people aren't going to like to play it. If NHL was literally the speed that it was in real life, you know, compared to a video game medium,
I would get bored.
I would get bored as well.
That's just my ADHD, though.
And he gets it off the cross.
Did he just bounce it off his head?
With the second header of the match. Dude, you gotta defend the box better. Look at that. You let him cross right in front of your guy.
Did that go off his head?
That was a header, yeah. He scored his other goal on a header. That's what you do with your head.
Okay. You want to try?
You never watch soccer? Alright, I will take up the controls here.
Okay, so Jory is taking on the controls here. We're giving him a chance here.
Oh, you know what's really odd about this one?
What?
In the other one, I noticed you had a power meter on your passes. In this one, you do not. Why did they revert from that?
Because it's EA.
I mean, but that's such a good mechanic, which comes back, like I said, I made a comment before we started recording this, that they had the power meter earlier in the other games, or the other iterations. Why get rid of it and then they bring it back in 2010 for the World Cup game that they made? I don't know if I didn't play any of the, like, 06, 07 FIFAs, so I don't know if it came out, like, earlier than that. So forgive me on my knowledge being a little lacking there. But
which that game is down on the list in the Fs.
Really? Oh, okay. So these ones went by the 06 like World Cup, and then the other ones did not. Okay, that's interesting.
And that's why we started with 007.
Well, yeah, I figured 007 was under 007.
Which was nice because my favorite games were first.
I figured. It's a good, except for that 4x4 off-road game that looked like the weirdest Windows 98 driving simulator. That's offsides. Offsides. Where's the call?
What?
Where's the call?
I don't understand a word.
What? They're going to corner kick me? I swear that was offside. Maybe I'll wait. It was a pass into the box.
And you guys can judge my knowledge about sports. I
suck too.
I don't know anything about sports, so I'm a little biased on these ratings for sports games.
It's probably good you brought me in because I played a lot of sports games. I still do. I still fondly play sports games. I find them a lot of fun. What is my poke check? I'm going to call it a poke check even though this isn't hockey.
What?
A poke check is where you poke, the puck away from somebody.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know what they call it in this. I think would it just be called like a, what do they call it? It's not like a leg feint or anything. I'll figure it out eventually. I got the ball knocked away from me again.
So overall, for this game rating, I would have to give it a 5 out of 10.
I'm gonna go as far as to give it a 6 out of 10. We can't hear the audio, but if it's anything like any other FIFA game, I'm gonna say it's probably more or less the same. The audio, pretty much for any EA Sports game, is more or less the same, unless they change a commentary team, which for me that revamped like the NHL franchise a little bit because they brought in like the top 2 guys, like that NHL broadcast. So that was fun. Oh, I missed. I at least had a shot on goal. No, not really. But
It looks for ratings wise, this got about a 7 out of 10 on the different systems of its time. Now, this did have online features for the Xbox 360 version and the PS2 version, I believe.
yeah, the PS2's online was just so iffy though.
Yeah,
And DSL at the time was garbage.
didn't that use dial-up or
Yeah,
did
it did.
that?
It used a network cord and dial-up. Like it was weird.
So it was just like the Dreamcast.
Yeah, it was pretty much like, except for the Dreamcast was actually a little better at it.
Yeah, I was
Doesn't make
looking
sense.
at the network adapters for the GameCube. They're going for about $130.
Good call, ref.
What?
He called that offside. Their guy was offside.
Oh, okay.
Which means he passed it behind my last defender. So.
Didn't
Oh
understand
no,
the
are
word
you
you just
kidding
said.
me? I had a shot on goal and I missed it. I screwed up, Nate.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So Nate doesn't understand the intricacies of football, or soccer as the bastardized Americans call it. we won't question it.
I'm glad I brought an outsider
Oh
in.
shoot! Come on! Oh, come on, baby! At least I've had chances.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look at those graphics though.
I don't think they look bad, honestly, for 2006.
I mean, it does look like an Xbox game.
I mean,
at least.
Well, yeah, but I mean, did you ever play? You never played the NBA games. I mean, some of those just look dastardly for the time.
Oh, really?
Oh, Jesus. Not as bad as some of the Maddens in that era, which they got better after like 2007.
Oh,
Give 'em
yeah,
that.
I get to play
Kella.
football and everything.
Yeah, you get to play all of the sports games.
So much fun.
And you do realize that with your whole A through Z here, you could probably just cover one sports game and leave it alone, but not. Yeah, I guess not true because they do fluctuate every year.
Yep, and that's what I'm doing. I'm going to play every game that's possible at least, because some games use the Game Boy Advance.
Oh shoot! Oh my goodness!
And
Wow.
I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm
So
going to
there's
find a way.
And there's a hat trick for McBride. He scores against his own American team. It's 4-0. Okay, I guess they've scored just as much on me as they have on you.
So,
This game's difficult.
okay, so this was this game. What is your rating again?
I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I feel the gameplay is a little lacking. The audio-visual part of it is appeasing, and who doesn't like the World Cup? Because a lot of the times in some of the old FIFAs they didn't include the national teams, so it's nice to have that.
That
in
is
some
nice.
of them, in some of them, not all. Some they included them.
Well, there
so-
we go for the review of FIFA 06. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, feel free to post below in the comments. And thank you, Jory, for being a part of this.
Not a problem. And we just got one of our players kicked out of the game. I think we'll end it on that. Goodbye, Danny McBride.
Okay, have a great day. If I can figure it out.
Oh, I nearly scored that. Have a nice.